Hello everyone.
And welcome back to my new video, and this is the third part of the series, which is delivery app analysis. Today we are going to more focus on DAX, and we are going to create a couple of measures here. If you haven't watched last video, you will find that in description part. Please do check it out so you can easily understand the concepts. We will be using multiple measures for creating a visualization in Power BI. So let's get started. First, we need to understand what kind of relationship between datasets we can make and which visualization is suitable for this. So first all, I want to know how many deliveries are made, how many returns are done, by which method deliveries are done and by which location it has been possible, and what is the total returns versus total damage. So by listening this all, you can imagine we need to make a lots of visualization for each of the requirements. What if I say this whole we can perform under one visualization, which will help to understand and deliver the insights properly, including it will help to save the space. Altogether this is possible with the help of DAX, which is data analytics expressions. So first we are going to create different measures for this. Already I have created the measure for total deliveries. So next measure we are going to create is total damage for returns. In the delivery dataset we can see there are two types of damage. One is damage and second is label damage. The values of this columns you can see, which is 0 and 1 here. 0 means no and 1 means yes. And we will include the returns collected column also. We will use the sum function for collaborating this, and filter function will help for selecting particular value of column. For this measure, damage and label damage value will be 1. So as you can see, the measure has been ready, which is total damages for returns. Next measure we are going to use, that is total returns collected. For this measure we are going to use sum function for total returns collected using the returns collected column in delivery table. So here is the measure for total returns collected. Next measure we are going to use is total returns versus damage. In this measure we will keep the damage and label damage values as 0, as we need to show that values. Apart from this, we will be also using the coalesce function. So coalesce function is a logical function which basically returns the first non-null value from the series. It basically returns the first expression which is not blank. So here is the measure for this total returns versus damage. So we have this 4 measures ready. So it's time for some visualization part. It is going to be fun. I will be adding all the measures formulas in my website. You can check it out in the description below. But before adding this measure to visualization, we need to do some changes. First, we need to change the data type for damage, label damage and returns collected. We will change the data type to whole number. So from the visualization pane, as we have to display a lot of things in a single visualization, so we are going to use scatter plot graph. We are going to add the measures in the graph. First, we will add warehouse location from warehouse table in the value section. Now we are going to add measures in other fields. So in x-axis we will add total returns collected. In y-axis we will add deliveries measure, and in legend part we will add match method. In size field we will add total damages for return, and tooltips we will add total returns versus damage. We can see here in the scatter plot graph, proper visualization has been made. While we hover any on of the values in scatter plot, we can see all the details for the particular value. So our first visualization is ready. Now it's for second visualization. Next visualization we are going to see is what is the average unload time by match method, and that too in minutes. For this, it's transformation time. We will go to transform data option and click on it. After that, Power Query Editor will open. So here we will go to delivery table. Here in delivery table we can see 2 time. One is arrived time and second is left time. For our visualization we need the difference for this. We will go to add column and add custom column. So custom column dialog box will open. We will add the column name as difference. We will click on left time column on right side and insert it, and then we will add minus sign for difference. Then we will add the arrived time column. And click OK. We will get output column, but it's not in minute format. So for that we will click on difference column, and upside and add column we will see the duration option. On the duration option we will add the minutes option. Now we will get the column in minutes. We will close and apply and go to the dashboard section. So we will create a measure named as average unload time in minutes. We will be using the newly created difference in minutes column in this measure. For this measure I will be using the averagex function. Now the measure has been created. Now we will create our new visualization. We will create a line chart for this. We will click and add line chart. Then in X-axis we will add the date option. Here we will be keeping as date not date hierarchy. And in Y-axis we will keeping the newly created measure. And in legend we will be keeping the match method. So as you can see, visualization has been created, and when you hover it will show average of manual and scanned method day-wise. That's all for today. Hope you have learned and enjoyed from this video. In the next video we will be more measures and visualizations, so please stay tuned for the next part. Till then, bye all and happy learning.